Okay. Good evening, Excellencies, Minister, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure to be here today and address you at the gateway of India Geoeconomic dialogue. I can see India's role increasing in the world today, and I am so pleased that India shares common strategic interests with the European Union, including Estonia. I am here today together, in India, together with Estonian business people. And we have had here 1 week going trip. We have been in Delhi, in Chennai, and now in the Mumbai. So it has been very fruitful and interesting trip here. As you know, everything digital has truly taken over. Some new game-changing technologies will be around in just of us, and it takes a couple of years only. The automotive industry has declared that by 2021, autonomous vehicles will be commercially available. Kids born today won't need to apply for a driving license, unless, of course, they would really like to enjoy driving cars themselves. But they don't have to. These changes will affect our industries, lives, and capabilities. They also influence the way we earn money, how we operate, and what is self-evident for us. In Estonia, we strongly believe and know from experience that digital solution can really empower economic growth and the well-being of people. Digital development can bring significant economic gains in various ways, from a better business environment to direct growth in terms of jobs, exports, and better public finances. To start with a bit of background, Estonia is a country that extends beyond its borders. We are a small European member state in Northern Europe. However, maybe exactly due to our size, digital has been our development engine. Just for comparison, your population is 1.3 billion. Ours, slightly less, 1.3 million. Digital innovations have helped our country to undergo fast development over the past 20 years. And we always look forward. And I think if we are talking about the digitalization, digital country, the size doesn't really matter so much. Estonians are at the very age of digitalization of both public and private services. We are open to new and innovative solutions. We believe being digital empowering us and saves us lots of valuable time. Time to do business, to be with your families, or to just sleep. Sometimes it's that needed too. Since the 1990s, Estonia has focused on developing e-services, either in relation to banking, parking, prescriptions, declaring taxes, voting, we really vote digitally, signing documents. Actually, signing documents, thanks for that, we save around 2% of our GDP per year. And really, personally, I don't sign more papers, or I just signed Christmas cards during the December, not more. Or establishing a company, it just takes a few minutes, or other activities. So everything is digital. Doing all this online has provided us with notable accessibility, convenience, and efficiency. And the government has been at the forefront of this development. Today, almost all public services in Estonia are digital and accessed through secure digital identities that are provided to every citizen and resident. Actually, in Estonia, we are free public services that are not available through the internet or through the computer. You really have to present physically. What do you think what they could be? First guess. Health? No, we have health is quite digital. Yeah, of course, you have to visit doctor if there is something wrong, but your health record is digital. Getting married, it's better to be physically present. Getting divorced, sometimes it happens, and it's also better to be, or it's better to not to be, to be absent, yeah? And the third is buying real estate. All those three occasions are just ones where in Estonia the physical presence is needed. Besides making life easier from a business perspective, IT solutions help us make life easier for everybody, especially in the moments when you need your country the most. For instance, in the healthcare. 95% of health data is digitalized in Estonia, and 97% of doctors' prescriptions are digital. This means that if I need a prescription, I don't have to visit a doctor if I know what to cure, or she knows. I just call to her, she sends or he sends the information or prescription to the pharmacy, and I go and get it. And actually at the moment we are working to have the same system together with Finns, so that data could flow over the border, over the Estonian and Finnish border, we are neighbors. And the plan is that next summer, actually Finns already could buy their medicine from Estonian pharmacy, if they need it. Or vice versa, we could buy it next year from the Finnish pharmacies. And so on. The idea between what Estonia is doing is to help also the whole European Union to move to direction that data are flying over the borders. And if people are sharing the information or the companies about themselves once to the authorities, then the other authority doesn't ask it anymore. We call it once-only principle. The aim is to get, in the end of the day, less bureaucracy, and again, save money, time of people and companies. The ID card complies with the highest EU standards and provides citizens with digital access to all of Estonian secure e-services, releasing them from bureaucracy and making daily tasks faster and more comfortable. So everybody in Estonia has ID card. What does it mean? It means that you have the possibility to identify yourself digitally. And everybody who is elder than 15 years in Estonia is mandatory to have the ID card. This has been the first cornerstone to develop e-services overall. Another cornerstone of e-Estonia is the X-Road data exchange system, which works like an open source highway for data traffic. The unique aspect of this system is that it lacks a centralized or master database. All information is held in a distributed data system and can be exchanged instantly upon request, providing access 24/7. Public and private sector enterprises and institutions can connect their information system with X-Road. This allows institutions to save resources since a cooperative and secure data exchange layer already exists with all the other X-Road members. Over 900 organizations and enterprises in Estonia use X-Road daily. Using X-Road saves us more than 800 working days each year. This has been calculated as well. By the way, today Estonia has shared its e-governance journey with 60 governments and exported its solutions to over 130 countries around the world. Of course, when having this much action online, we need to think of cybersecurity. You know, if everything is based on the data, e-services are available, then it's important that people trust them. Because if people don't trust, then they don't use it, and there is no sense to develop a system at all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to say that the third cornerstone of e-Estonia is our secure cyberspace. Being a digital society means exposure to cyber threats. With solid investments in cybersecurity infrastructure, Estonia has developed extensive expertise in this area, becoming one of the most recognized and valued international cybersecurity experts. For example, today, it takes 207 days or 7 months of average to discover data breaches. With Estonian KSI blockchain technology, these breaches can be discovered instantly. In fact, Estonia is the first country in the world to use blockchain technology on the national level for security purpose. With all these factors in place, we have managed to build and offer digital services that are actually attractive to the wider world. For this, we have opened up our digital services to the world and are eager to expand in this direction. The e-residency provides a transnational digital identity to anyone in the world to do location independence business online. I invite you to join our digital nation, run a company in the European Union from a distance and digitally signed documents. It means that I explained that Estonians, the citizens, they have ID card. To have an ID card number and to be able to use all those e-services that we have. But now we are offering also for the rest of the world the possibility to enter to our e-society, to use also to use for everybody our e-services. Just this is necessary to write the application in the computer, and later on it's possible to get the card, what we call e-residency card. and it allows to establish a company, for instance, in Estonia. And if you are establishing a company in Estonia, it means you are establishing a company in European Union. And to run your company so that you every day you are just presented here, but your company is in Estonia, and you can sign documents, make bank transactions, and so on, so on. Please think about it. Today, we have already, this is a government startup. We just began with that 3 years ago. And it has rapidly increased. It's very popular. Today we have more than 30,000 e-residents already. Moreover, the 150 states. And also from India, we have more than 1,000 e-residents. It seems maybe not much, but we get applicants every day, more and more. So it's just the beginning, I assure you. And now in Estonia, we are focusing on the new and exciting field of artificial intelligence. For Estonia, artificial intelligence is e-governance 2.0. So if you are developing e-country, e-services, this is something that never ends. You have to improve every day that work, because life is changing. People are willing to get more and more flexible services. Something doesn't work anymore. Something should start to work, and so on. This is a never-ending process. And now the artificial intelligence is something new, what about we are talking in Estonia. And we believe there should be cross-sector approach to artificial intelligence, and we do not believe in over-regulation in that area. For instance, just last year, we found a way to test self-driving buses on the streets of Tallinn without changing any laws. But artificial intelligence is not just self-driving cars. Another example of that we like to do with AI is Estonia concerns our healthcare sector. In Estonian healthcare system, we aim to build an artificial intelligent assistant for our family doctors, whose aim is to combine all the health records, genome data, real-time measures, and all of the scientific research available to give advice to the doctor. So, in the end of the day, Estonians will live more than 100 years, I hope. One other reason to come to Estonia, and come Estonian or e-Estonian. So, e-Estonian progress has been stable, but it does not stop here, like I said. Make sure you keep yourself updated with what we are doing, because e-Estonia is the future of e-governance. So, keep inviting Estonians to the conferences, then you know what about we are working on. Dear friends, I have been reading about my country a lot. Thank you for listening. And it all has been because I truly believe what we are doing, and I know that India has also made lots of impressive steps in establishing its digital society. And this is the other reason why I would like to invite you to visit Estonia. Talk to our companies, with our authorities and experts, and I hope we can build and develop a joint venture and joint the digital future together. Thank you very much for listening, and good luck. Thank you.